the garden this morning. I'm going to get some stuff done. These crazy animals eating some spinach. Okay, I don't know if you can see in here. I have a few little beets coming up, just a couple. The lettuce is okay. But I don't know if I will do this every year, but it's coming along. And a few little beet seeds, they're coming in, so not too bad. I have some kale. I snipped some off the other day, and I'm gonna keep snipping some of that off. I have some seeds that I planted. I don't know, I haven't tasted the other ones yet. I hope they're not bitter, but I've never had it in March before from the fall. Still got carrots, and I think I'm gonna plant a different kind. Those were the different colored ones, but I think I want the fatter ones because those are just so slim that there's nothing to them when you go to peel them. So I'll probably get those up soon. I don't know if I'll plant any more. It's just, to me, it's just as easy to go to the store and just get some organic carrots. But we'll see. Depends on the room. I do use a lot of carrots, so I might plant them somewhere else, but we'll see how that goes. And I've got an apple. It's one of those columnar, I don't know how you say it, apple trees, where you can plant it in a pot and it grows on one column. And the one died, so I ordered another one. And I have a couple trees on the other side of the house, but they don't do very good, but they do pollinate this one. And I did get a few apples. So that's where my other apple tree is gonna go. Or I might even plant them inside the garden, maybe. I don't know. But I don't know how long we'll be here, even though we've been here 25 years. We're thinking about moving. So I don't know if I want to plant an apple tree here. So I might just leave it in the pots. So let's get started. I'm going to get in here and because I got all these unwanted visitors out here. All these weeds out in my backyard. I don't want to put anything down because the chickens stay out here in the yard, so I don't really put anything down, so it's just full of weeds. But it usually looks a lot better when it gets warmer and the green grass starts growing, or the Bermuda grass. That's basically what all it is over here, so you can't really plant anything else. It takes it over. So I'm going to get in here and clean up everything. I got most of it done last week, so hopefully I don't have a whole lot to do. This is my plan back here. I'll probably show you what the lettuces look like. And I was just thinking the other day when I was watching my video, I was acting like I was going to take these covers off, but I'm not going to take them off. I mean, because if you ever planted brassicas, all that, you know that little white butterfly you see that looks all innocent, that thing lays all the eggs on your plants, and you get the worms, and then you get more of them, the cabbage moths. So I'm keeping everything closed, and I don't even know, there's a hole in that one, so hopefully I can patch it up somehow. On this one over here, I put a clip over it. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll see how that goes. I'm going to clean out my bed over here. I think I'm going to pull up this chard because I have a couple more. I don't use a whole lot, so I'm just going to pull them up. And this is what I'm going to work on today. This one and maybe this one. Take those cabbages out because they're not doing anything. And I'm going to pull the dirt back and cut out the landscape fabric that's back here. So I'm going to put my camera down and I'm going to get started, and I'll show you when I dig down there and show you where the landscape fabric is. Because this was, right here was where our old chicken coop was. So we pulled that up and just expanded the garden. So I'll show you what is down at the bottom when I get my dirt started. Okay, I was like this far, and I was like, where is the fabric? And I found it. It's right, it started right here. So all I'm gonna do is just go through here and just cut it and pull it out. And look at the worms. Already a ton of worms under here. So I might have to till it. I don't know, but I'll got a lot to do to finish, so I will come back. I got everything up. It was only like a square in the middle, not even in the middle, and it came up pretty quick. I just cut the edges, and now my husband is tilling it up for me. I know I shouldn't probably till it, but it's kind of compacted, especially with that at the bottom. It was just flat, hard ground. So hopefully I won't have to till it again after this. But I can't wait to get some potatoes in the ground over there. Well, I'm still undecided what's over there, but hopefully I can get some onions and potatoes in the ground. Not there, somewhere, but I'm going to plant my onions for sure over here to the right where he's at now. So I want to plant a whole lot of potatoes and a whole lot of onions because that's what I use a lot of. And with this coronavirus, you know, I know that I'm going to have food no matter what. And it's scary because the shelves at Walmart are non-existent. My daughter had a Walmart pickup today and they canceled it. And some friends of hers, theirs was canceled also. And they're not even going to let you pick up tomorrow. So Monday is the only time you can schedule it. So that's what I was just saying on Facebook today, that you just need to learn a skill. Be prepared no matter what. If anything never happens, you need to be prepared. You need to learn a skill. You need to learn how to garden. You need to learn how to can. Just even if the power is off, just make sure you're prepared and be stocked up. You don't have to stockpile like crazy, but just keep a couple months worth of food. Learn how to bake bread. Just do something that you don't have to depend on Walmart for. Well, that's my thoughts for today, so hopefully I can get my onions in the ground and I'll have onions for the rest of the year. And I won't have to go to Walmart or any other grocery store. So just try to be self-sufficient at least a little bit. Anything helps you, especially if you don't have any power. We have gas lamps. Oil lamps to use just in case the power goes out. We've got canned food. We've got a fire pit that we can make our food on and heat it up if we need to. We do need to probably get some more water, but just a thought. Alright, I'll come back and show you what I've done. Okay, I got my bed done. My husband tilled it, and now I planted one row of onions. And of course, on the tag, it doesn't say what kind it is. It did on the box at Lowe's. So I know these are red onions. So they made that whole double row, a whole double row right there. So now I'm going to plant the other ones. I got a white and like a Texas sweet. Now I don't know because they don't have the tags on the actual, what they wrapped it around with. All it has is an onion plant. Guess I'll look it up. I can find it. But I've got 2 more bundles, so I should have plenty of room for the other ones that I'm growing from seed. I don't know how these are going to turn out. Some people say that they bolt pretty quick because they've been setting. And of course, I haven't had time to put them out. So I've had them a month. Hopefully, they will live and grow some good onions. And I'm thinking about just planting some more seeds. You never know. I could always have small onions or just green onions. So I'm going to get back to it and I'll let you know what it looks like when I'm finished with all the onions. Okay, I'm done. Almost as tedious as the beets. Not quite, but oh my goodness. Took a while. But I have red. First row's red. The second row are yellow. Don't know the specifics. I'm going to have to look that up. And the other ones are white. And the ones that I have growing from seed from Baker Creek are the Texas sweet onions. And you have to have the one for your area or they won't grow to the maturity that you need them to grow to. So I've got short onions. So these are done. And all I have to do is water them. And the dirt, I just took a couple new bags of the organic potting mix that I have that I bought, that I thought I was going to have to fill in here because of the landscape fabric, but since I just pulled that up, I'll just put 2 bags in each plot, or maybe I used 1 bag, I can't remember. And then I used up some worm castings that I had, the rest of those from last year. And I did the same here, I just haven't gotten it all mixed together yet, but I haven't got my potatoes yet either, so. And then I'm kind of, my husband took up some of these so he could, so I could make a bigger pathway because there wasn't enough room. When you start, if you have one like this, a raised bed garden with these, just make sure you have big enough paths because there's no way a tiller is going to come through here. So he had to back it up. And I told him too, I said, if I had to do this, it would take me like 2 hours, and it took him like 5 minutes to fix it. And move it back. So he's handy to keep around. Okay, I'm gonna water it. And that's all I guess I've got for today because my potatoes are not here still. I asked them, I sent them a message where they are at, and I'm guessing they're not going to come till April, which I'm upset about because I could have had them in the ground a month ago. Next time, I guess I'll just stick with my local hardware store. And that's another thing too. People at Lowe's, or people are buying plants at Lowe's, and they're like 1 plant for almost $4 when I can go to my local Ace Hardware and get a plant for 45 cents each. They might be smaller, but at least you can buy a lot. I mean, if you're just gonna have 1 broccoli plant, 1 tomato plant or something, I guess that's okay, but if you're gonna have a garden full of vegetables, do not get them from Lowe's. So I just want to show you my garlic. Is it chestnut red and a Persian? I've never grown garlic before, so this is my first time, and I'm hoping it'll survive. I think I planted a lot more, but the other ones didn't come up, and I did have a lot of weeds, so I got all the weeds up, and I might have maybe took some of the leaves up when I did that. I don't know. I know I did 1 or 2, but it looked like that one is coming back. But it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so hopefully my vegetables will take off a little bit. Usually when we have a good rain, the vegetables will do a lot better. So I'm going to try and do as much as I can in this garden. And today I'm going to take the old landscape stuff that's over here, and I've got some pins, and I'm just going to put it back down on the ground. And that way it'll be a lot neater and it won't have all this dirt. And then I can just walk on it like over here. You just have the landscape fabric in the rows, and I don't have to worry about taking up weeds or anything like that. And my husband's going to till up these beds here. Maybe the ones over there, I don't know, but I'm just waiting on my other stuff to be ready to plant. I think I'm going to plant my tomato plants over here in one of these long beds. So I think I just had flowers here. I don't think I had any tomatoes in here for a couple years. So I think I'll plant these. I have been planting too many tomatoes, I think. Really don't use a whole lot. Just need one every once in a while, and I like to can some, but I think I plant too many every year, so I'm just going to calm down a bit. So this is all I've got for today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time from What's Up Homestead.